The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Reading Fightin' Phils and the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Darren Alfonso gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
So stepping in, Billy Dill, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Fleming is right there, and he puts it away for the first down. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Frank Fleming, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. Schweitzer giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Coming to the plate now, Mariano Rincon, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Fleming sprinting after it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Leo Ramirez.
This is pulled into right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Arturo Alvarado. He flew out in his last at bat.
Arturo Alvarado
pulls this one into the air out into right field. Fleming is there. He's got it one away. Striding in once again, Frank Fleming. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, Frank Fleming.
Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. Now the payoff pitch home. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out. Digging in for his second at bat, Carlo Barrios, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 2-1. Now both runners are breaking. The 2-2. Now the runners take off again. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground is short. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. Ready for another chance? David Ozuna, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. The 2-1 down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Ready with the 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he looks at one that misses, ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alan O'Daniel. He drew a walk his first time up. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Full count now. The 3-2 pitch. Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. One run scores. And he's in safely to third as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play. Digging in once again, Frank Fleming. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High and deep to left center field. Jackson ranging back at the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he is in there.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Now batting, designated hitter, White. Smith.
And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. The 1-2. Line drive to center field. And that'll plate the runner from third, as with that the lead swells to 4-1.
That's why they call it a game of adjustments right there. The batter has
digging in and looking for more, Frank Fleming. First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
first game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Now batting, designated hitter, White.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Runner back safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Fleming, base runner at first with 1 out. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here now the 2-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back safely. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on it. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. Ready once again, Carlo Barrios. Pickoff move to second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Fleming over at second. Smith is over at first with one away. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Jackson is there, 2 down. So striding forward now, David Ozuna. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Still 1-2. Fleming on second. Smith at first. 2 out in the inning. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now a little looper back up the middle, and that's going to fall. A base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. Make it 5-1.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense.
Digging in the switch hitter, Rick Schweitzer. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Lined hard toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Frank Fleming. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. First pitch on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Throw over to the bag. Back in standing. Carrera stands at first with 1 out. Lined into left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that. A lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. The pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Now batting, catcher, Carlo Barrios.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We've played 8. Ready for another shot now. Luis Chavez. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. He brings it in, and they have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the AA Eastern League. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Reading Fightin' Phils and the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. It's baseball. It's the show. And it comes your way next. Corey Hippern is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Third inning, no score to this point.
Batting ninth, shortstop, Billy Dill.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Nope. A nice job by the retreating first baseman to look. Stepping into the box, Frank Fleming. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch out, nothing doing. 1-0 count. Here it is. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Now the 2-1 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. You broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And he'll dive back in. Ozuna, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Coming to the plate now, Ezekiel Carrera. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. McMillian moves over and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball. Striding in, Frank Fleming.
Right fielder, Frank Fleming.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sliced hard, but foul to the left.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
A fastball that just misses inside. Handy at third with nobody out. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's going to get down out there. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher is going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well. Ready now, Arturo Alvarado. He got called
14.
out on strikes his last time through.
Arturo.
The 0-1 pitch. Grounded to the right. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are two aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
So striding in, Frank Fleming. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. That's lifted the other way out to left. Jackson has it in his tracks, and that's the first out of the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Luis Chavez. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Fisher Cats led this game from the third inning. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Reading Fightin' Phils and the... Now at the plate, Frank Fleming, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. No balls and a strike to count. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Devo. They're looking to avoid the sweep here.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Now at the plate, Billy Dill. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. 3-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And that's in there. Base hit.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Digging in now, Muhammad McMillian. He reached on a single in his first try. 4 runs here in this half inning. Skied into straightaway right. Fleming on the move. He's there and records the first out.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And if you look at the numbers on this team.
So digging in now, Darren Garvey.
The first baseman.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit in the air out to right. Fleming is there. And that's the third out. So it's 4 runs on 4 hits here. Now to the plate, Mariano Rincon. He singled his last time up.
Mariano Rincon.
In the air out toward right field. Fleming is there. And that ends the inning. So a good job for him there to bounce back after.
Hey, get your pitch and drive it right here.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Frank Fleming. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Schweitzer is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that.
At the plate,
Now
Frank
batting,
Fleming.
Right fielder, Frank.
First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Dill is up with it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Frank Fleming, 0 for 3 to this
Now
point.
batting,
Yeah, not his
right
game so
fielder,
far. He's such a
Frank
good hitter. We all
Fleming.
kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring
batting,
position,
designated
2-out
hitter,
knock kind of feel
White.
that really is going to break this game open.
A ball and 2 strikes. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. Moving closer towards our conclusion now. 8-2 the count in this one, as our line score will give you a look at how we got to this point in the contest.
Sean Hart.
The 1-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Here's a high pop-up. Dill over to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. This one pretty well in.
Wow, a 9-out save? That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days.
I talk to God like what's next for me. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. Fulfilling my destiny, yeah. I talk to God like what's next for me. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. I told y'all I'm a psycho, and I'm telling what I might do. Yeah, I'll put his hands around my door, so I cut him off. That's what you give for stepping on my toes. At the top of the key, that's a nice hole. I can worry about to take off right now. You don't like where we're headed? What you sitting on my flight phone, huh? Yeah, they should wait until your time comes. No, time's up. You put it out, got you thinking it's your birthday. Woo! Yeah, I'm full of surprises. A lot of pressure on the record, so you know I'm making diamonds. Tell me how would you define this? You witnessing the finest. Yeah, you never know what you can do until you try. I've been working late nights like I'm Letterman. He ain't working anymore, but forget it. Somebody get the too late. Yeah, the light bulb's off from my head again. Where is Edison from my adrenaline? Rushing through my veins like it's leveraging. I'll get is the body, man, if you ain't got the head with it. Since a kid, I've been a pessimist. I like to focus on the negatives. I talk to God like what's next for me. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. Yeah, my pops told me he was proud. I don't think he knew what that meant to me. Yeah, you try to take advantage of me. Before you die, you'll be dead to me. Before you die, you'll be dead to me. Laugh when they question me. Y'all ain't no threat to me. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. To the death of me. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. To the death.
Clutch hitting has not been a strength for this team, and their manager lets them know it.
Just another day of paradise. So you put your hands on me, yeah. Now we got a real pay homage, make comments. We in the same genre, but I can guarantee we don't put out the same product. Get away from me. There ain't nothing you can say to me. Try to run my name through the dirt, that's fine. I was made from it. You ain't made it to the printing shirts with your face on them. Outside trying to sell them at your shows.
It's baseball. Stepping in, Frank
Batting
Fleming.
fourth,
He'll get to take
right
his first
fielder,
cuts here.
Frank Fleming.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, coming off a .500 homestand, you would have liked to have played better in front of your home crowd. I get that. But they have a chance to right the ship right here. Get on the winning side, push forward, game 1 of this road trip. It's not going to be easy.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Castro is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping up to the plate, Jimmy Alford, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Jimmy Alford.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Fleming is in pursuit. He makes the running play. 2 down. Stepping up now, Andreas Ruiz.
Shortstop, Andreas
The 1-2.
Ruiz.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Fleming waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game.
Now batting.
Standing in, Frank Fleming. He flew out in his last at bat. He's set, and the pitch. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
The batter, designated hitter, White. Red.
90 feet anyway, kid. Here we go.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Now batting, second baseman, Sean Potts.
Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2. Digging in for his second at bat, David Sanchez.
David Sanchez.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Leading off the inning, Richie Castro, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Richie Castro.
Hit in the air out to right. Moving under it, Fleming. 1 out. Ready once again, Frank Fleming. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Fleming.
First offering on its way. A bouncer to the left side. There's one. On to first, a double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Richie Castro. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Sent on the ground out to second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Ready for another chance, Ramon Ramirez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Right side. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. One run is scored. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jimmy Alford. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the seventh. 2 gone. Striding in once again, Frank Fleming. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Castro giving chase. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Ready for another shot now, Patrick Hager. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guy.
Digging in once again, Horatio Bruntlett 0 for 2 on his line thus far. 1 and 2, here it comes. Swinging a blooper to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knob.
Designated hitter, Luis Pinheiro.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Fleming coming in. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Portland rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Brian Johnson wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Freddie Torres. It's baseball. It's the
Batting second, right fielder.
first pitch of the at-bat.
Fleming.
Now a ball hit sharply toward third. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Batting third, center fielder, Ezekiel Carrera.
Runner's on his way to third. In there, now the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Dribbled to the right side. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game.
Leading off the inning, Jimmy Alford, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ozuna will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Frank Fleming. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hit out towards second. And there's out number 2. So striding forward now, Frank Fleming. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. From the stretch. Scorched to third. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, decided. Digging in to try it again, Horatio Bruntlett. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Sent on the ground out to second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first. Now in the box, Patrick Hager. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring in time.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Digging in now, Frank Fleming.
Right fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Castro moves over. 2 gone. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Fisher Cats get their 20th home win this year. It's baseball on the. Stepping in, Frank Fleming. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a strike. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
The 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Hit back up the middle. On to first, and there were 2 down. Now at the plate, Richie Castro. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Richie Castro.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Fleming back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. In now, Frank Fleming. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Carrera.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly, and there's 1 away. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Stepping into the box, Jimmy Alford. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Alford.
Now the 2-1 pitch. He pulls this one into right. Fleming is there, 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Frank Fleming. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Fleming.
First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Law sprinting after it. 2 down. Settling in now, Horatio Bruntlett.
Batting, first baseman, Horatio Bruntlett.
Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Now at the plate, Andreas Ruiz, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. Striding into the box, Frank Fleming. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Fleming.
A ball and no strikes.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Ozuna, the runner at first with 2 gone. 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And a dive, but he's back.
All right, come on now, one time, let it fly.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute, that fires me up right there.
Ezekiel Herrera.
And he fouls this one off. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw to third, and it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position. Trying to keep the 1-run lead. Here it is. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far. Leading off the inning, Jose Vasquez, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Skied into straightaway right. Fleming has it in his tracks. 1 away. Next will be the designated hitter, Luis Pinheiro. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Pinheiro.
Now the 2-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Fleming is after it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Portland Sea Dogs jumped ahead in the 7th. It's baseball. At the plate, Frank Fleming, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Frank Fleming.
He's set. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, D-Roll, this is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop game 2, win game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, D-Roll, win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in this series.
Yeah, you want to definitely get a chance to win this series today. Play good baseball. You don't want to go on that seesaw. We'll give you one, we'll take one. They need to figure out a way to get it done today.
On to first, and striding in, Jose Vasquez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. This one's flared off to the right side. Fleming moving forward, and that ends the inning. So no runs here. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ramon Ramirez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base.
So striding in, Frank Fleming.
Right fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Hit in the air out to center field. Law has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping up now, Ramon Ramirez. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Hit the other way out toward right field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on. Digging in, James Law.
Leading off for the Sea Dogs.
Now the 2-1.
James Law.
Skied into straightaway right. Fleming on the move. He's got it one away. Ready once again, Frank Fleming. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games. Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, and not trying to do too much.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. Ready on 1 and 2. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Dwight Smith Jr. would be next. Fleming on third with 2 out. And that one got a piece of him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dwight Smith Jr. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We're through 6 full, and we still have no score. Ready for another shot now, Andreas Ruiz. He singled his last time up.
Ruiz.
Here's the 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Fleming giving chase. Can't make the play, however. It's over his head. And he's in safely at third as a run is also in, and with it they take the lead. Digging in and looking for more, Andreas Ruiz.
9, shortstop Andreas Ruiz.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Fleming is in pursuit. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Frank Fleming. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, James Law, runner in scoring position with Sagan.
James Law.
Lifted in the air out to right. Fleming is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 4-0 the score tonight. The Sea Dogs used a 3-run 7. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the New Hampshire Fisher Cats and the Trenton Thunder. The race for the division continues to heat up as two of the best square off next. Jorge Chavez, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something or he won't be pitching very long in this league.
Batting fourth.
Stepping into the box,
fielder,
Frank Fleming, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June.
Hey, get your pitch. Stay hard up there.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. This is a fight at the bat rack.
A ball and a strike now. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
The 3-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. One there. On to first, and they get them both. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Striding in once again, Frank Fleming. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Johnson takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Hirsch. He reached on a single in his first try.
Hirsch.
Skied into very shallow right. Fleming is going to get there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 3 innings complete. The Fisher Cats are out in front, 5-1. Standing in, Rick Johnson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hernandez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Fleming looks up, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
Ready for another chance? Claudio Saucedo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Fisher Cats lead it 5-3. Digging in once again, Frank Fleming. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Fleming.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. Back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Enrique Cardenas trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Dwight Smith Jr. will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. The 1-1 home. And this will be fouled away.
Hey, come on now, Big John. Get your pitch.
Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Carrera at second. Fleming on at first with 2 down. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. The throw to third, and he's safe.
Boy, talking about having a game, D-Row, with that knock right there, his 4th RBI of this game.
Yeah, you put your key in the ignition to drive home after this one. You got a nice smile on your face as you check out the rearview mirror. 4 ribeye steaks does not happen often.
Fielder, Lewis. Hammer.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rodney has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Fisher Cats are out in front, 6-3. Next will be the designated hitter, Alexis Franco. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Franco.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Fleming is after it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Frank Fleming. He singled his last time up.
Frank Fleming.
He's set, and the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. The 0-1 on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Very weakly on the ground. The 0-2 once more. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip this one onto first as he works his way out of the jam, and the inning is over. So they pick up no run. Stepping in, Claudio Saucedo, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. New Hampshire jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked. The show's continuing coverage of Easter. So striding in, Frank Fleming, and something to watch out for is whether or not he'll be able to extend his 8-game hitting streak. From the stretch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Johnson calls for it, makes the play, 1 away. At the plate, Frank Fleming. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing hard liner to left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Now the 2-1. Popped high in the air. Novoa shading to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding in, Lewis Hammer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Sean Haas.
Second baseman, Sean Haas.
The 1-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Now a snap move over to first. And the runner back. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Grounded to third. Right to him. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Stepping into the box, Josh Hirsch. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Fleming is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ronaldo Huber. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Huber.
Sent on the ground out to second. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
He's been called. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a pot.
Digging in, number 82 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-2. Now that's popped up. Haas over to his left, and that's the 3rd out. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We played 4 full. The Fisher Cats lead it 4-0.
Now batting, right fielder.
Standing in, Frank Fleming. He singled his last time up. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
All right, one time, right here.
The 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. To his left, Johnson. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Claudio Saucedo. He drew a walk his first time up.
Claudio Saucedo.
Heading out towards shallow right. Fleming sprinting after it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Digging in, number 82. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Fleming is there, 2 gone. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Claudio Saucedo. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Fleming is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. At the plate, Frank Fleming, and their runners at the corners now.
Fleming.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick, and the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Check swing and a pop-up out toward the mound. And that's out number 1.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, White Smith.
A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. In to score the runner from third. And this will not be in time as he's into third base safely.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Striding forward now is the DH, Lewis Hammer. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
3-1 to him now. Fleming on third. Smith is over at second with 1 down in the inning. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Now at the plate, Sean Haas.
Sean Haas.
1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Into the box now, Vinny Novoa.
First baseman, Vinny Novoa.
The 1-2. Lifted in the air out to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. Oh, and he botches it. The relay to third now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Wow, with 1 out, and he clutches up with an RBI triple, which is his 2nd hit of the game. So he's starting to put together a pretty big game here.
Now to the plate, Frank Fleming. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Frank Fleming.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. He's right there. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of. Stepping up now, Rick Johnson.
The batter number 7, shortstop, Rick Johnson.
Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Fleming. 2 down. 8-6 the final score tonight. The New Hampshire Fisher Cats jumped out to an early lead in the time for minor league. Leo Enriquez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Here it comes on 1-1. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
The 2-2. Line drive, base hit. He'll get it into second. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. And he's able to get back in there at first safely. At the plate, Dwight Smith Jr. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 2-1 home. Hit in the air down the left field line. Carrasco giving chase, but it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double. Digging in, Lewis Hammer, first at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Hit to short. Johnson moving to his right. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors. And so striding forward now, Luis Martinez is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. In there, a base hit.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
So coming to the plate, Alexi Carrasco, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. Leading off the inning, Frank Fleming, and they'll need him to get something going here. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Now at the plate, Luis Martinez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Luis Martinez
goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall in right field. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Frank Fleming, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Line toward the alley in left center. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Digging in once again, Alexis Franco.
The designated hitter, Alexis Franco.
Skied into straightaway right. Fleming coasts under it. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Vinny Novoa. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Vinny Novoa.
Skied into very shallow right. Fleming has a read on it, and that retires the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 9th inning coming up. And we are tied 2-2.
Leading off
Ready
for New
once
Hampshire.
again, Frank
Right fielder,
Fleming.
Frank
Ready with the
Fleming.
first pitch. Here it comes. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
3-1 to him now. Hit hard towards center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Digging in and looking for more, Lewis Hammer is one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
And look out as that one ran in and got him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sean Haas. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Now the 1-2 pitch. He swings and misses. Throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. So a big spot here, and stepping in, David Sanchez, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Now the 1-2 pitch, and he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to. Striding in once again, Frank Fleming. He singled his last time up.
Fleming.
Here's the first pitch. Well hit to right, but foul. The 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Luis Martinez. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. Throw comes in quickly, so the winning run advances to second now with only 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Ronaldo Huber. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Ground ball right side. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered. Game's future. Now at the plate, Frank Fleming. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. Favorable call in there for a strike. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9. There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run.
Well, that blast serves notice that this kid is as good as the hype suggests. He has the tools and the desire to be a good one in the show.
So coming to the plate, Josh Hirsch. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman.
The 1-2.
Josh Hirsch.
Lifted in the air to right field. Fleming is in pursuit, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. To the plate now is the designated hitter. Alexis Franco comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game.
Hey, we're still in the early stage.
And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Ready to take his hacks again, Frank Fleming, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Missed with a slider. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
The 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Frank Fleming. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Count now, a ball and a strike. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Rodney is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So here's the cleanup hitter, Frank Fleming. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Fleming.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. And that one just missed outside.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. The 2-1. Sliced hard on the ground. A sliding attempted short, but he can't get a glove on it, and that should be a base hit.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
And another throw over, and a dive, but he's back in. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Fleming leads off first with 1 away. check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Now the 2-1 pitch. And it's fouled away.
Hey, drop him in. We need you right here. There we go right here. No one
The 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up pull side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Find something you like up there.
Here now the 2-2. He's running. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Digging in the switch hitter, David Sanchez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
There you go. Catch up for us, huh?
Hey, no one better. Need you right here, kid.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
The left fielder,
Settling in now, Alan O'Daniel. He'll look to
O'Daniel.
bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he misses, ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base. So stepping in, Richard Arena. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Trenton with their 50th team win. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. We've got baseball on the 4th of July between the Reading Fightin' Phils and the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Paul Johnson, the right-hander out of the state of Oregon, gets the ball in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
Stepping up now, Darren Garvey. He brings a batting average just south of .320 into this one. This is in the air out to right. Fleming moves over, and the inning is over. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. So digging in now, Frank Fleming. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Fleming.
First pitch coming, here it is. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Jackson shading to his right, and that's the 3rd out. We played an inning, still nothing. Here's Will Middlebrooks now. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. Skied into straightaway right. Fleming on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Coming to the plate now, Frank Fleming. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Frank Fleming.
First pitch coming, here it is. And a fastball just a bit high. Santiago is off of first with 2 away. That's wide, 2-0. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
I like the decision to steal right there, and it worked out. With 2 outs, there's not a lot to lose if you get caught, but if you get there successfully, all of a sudden you're just a single to the outfield from pushing a run across.
The 2-1 home is a fastball that misses.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Hammer.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Dwight Smith Jr. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Ramirez has a beat on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Digging in, Frank Fleming. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Fleming.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schaefer is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they score 4 times on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Fisher Cats are out in front, 5-0. Fleming is camped under this one. And he's got it for out number 1. Now at the plate, Arturo Alvarado.
The batter, number 14, second baseman.
The 0-1 delivery.
Alvarado.
Right side, hit hard. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So striding forward now, Mariano Rincon.
Mariano Rincon.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Stepping into the box, Leo Ramirez. And their runners at the corners now.
Leo Ramirez.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. That makes it a... Now batting, Frank Fleming. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Runner back safely. Here comes the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Now the 2-0 is taken, strike 1.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Count even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch lifted the other way to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. In now, Darren Garvey. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. Moving under it, Fleming makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The New Hampshire Fisher Cats took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Now in the box, Frank Fleming starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Up around the face. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 one more time. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. 12-3 is the way this one ends. Redding jumped out to an early lead in the 1st and never looked back. The show's continue. At the plate, Frank Fleming. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Coming to the plate now, Muhammad McMillian, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Skied into straightaway right. Fleming is in his tracks now. 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Darren Garvey. He reached on a single in his first try. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So striding in, Frank Fleming, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Schweitzer moves over, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home, and the runner from third crosses the plate. Stepping in, Will Middlebrooks. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
Middlebrooks.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Fleming is after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the runner is in from second. Now both men are across to score. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Into the box now, Frank Fleming. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Frank Fleming.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Here's the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Fleming has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my batting gloves to the first base coach, give daps to the first baseman and be like, yo, what's up? This guy gets on first base and he's thinking about second and third.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Hey, kids, see it. Drive it like you can.
Ripped down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count offering on its way. And he popped him up. And that's in there. Base hit.
Find the ball. Find the ball.
And a relay to the plate. And they are not going to get him at the plate as he slides across to make it 5-3 now. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick.
Into the box now, Darren Garvey. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. The 1-1. Lifted in the air out to right. Fleming moves over. 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Will Middlebrooks. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Will Middlebrooks.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Fleming moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now at the plate, Frank Fleming. He singled his last time up. And a breaking ball stays outside. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, The old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Luis Chavez.
Designated hitter, Luis Chavez.
He extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. But that'll be off the right field wall. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there, getting the ball in, is going to wind up costing him.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there.
Now to the plate, Mariano Rincon. And their runners at the corners now.
Rincon.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Fleming is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So it's a run on. And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. The Fightin' Phils used a nice 5th inning to take the lead. Welcome to MLB The Show. And this coming to the plate now, Chris Cardenas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Cardenas.
Line to the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Boy, that wasn't a very good pitch there. Up and away. That breaking ball, Dero, that slider intended to be down and away. Instead, it was up and away.
Yeah, that was definitely a missed spot right there, Dan. You saw the batter's eyes light up, and he didn't miss it.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The 0-1 delivery. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Castro has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest, because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Batting fifth.
Next will be the designated hitter, Dwight Smith Jr. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Line drive to center field. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Ready now, David Sanchez. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And he'll get back in safely. Now the 1-1 pitch. He's in there for strike number 2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Throw won't get him. Fleming, base runner at first with 1 out. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in. And again a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He'll try it again from first. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap.
Go hard, score. You got it.
As he arrives at second without a play, as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. Striding into the box, Frank Fleming. He reached on a single in his first try.
Fleming.
First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Carrera, the runner at first with 2 gone. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And a dive, but he's back.
Hey, get your pitch right up there, huh? Let's go, kid.
Now the 0-1. Hit in the air out to center field. Alvarado over to his right, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one. Striding in once again, Arturo Alvarado, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Alvarado.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Fleming back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Ready once again, Frank Fleming. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball.
0-1.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Ricky Holiday. Ball 1. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Jackson is in his tracks now as he makes the catch. Digging in to try it again. Frank Fleming. Here's the first pitch to him. Just a tick behind for a strike. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Slider, and this is hit on the ground out to short. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Frank Fleming. The winning run is at first base. Hit hard to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Throw comes into the infield, and the winning run moves up to second now with nobody out.
The batter, designated
So
hitter.
digging in with a chance to win it here, Dwight Smith Jr. as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. Digging in once again, David Sanchez. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Line to the right side, but foul. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. Struck him out. A huge punch out there, and the winning run stays anchored at third with 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Daniel Armas. A 2-out hit would win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. 2-1 the count. Now a swing and a fly ball. Should be enough to get the job done. And they've come back to win it here in 11 innings. So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Yeah.